How you doing, folks? Welcome back to Mech Warrior Online with Scout. Today we're going to finish up our coverage of the Warhammer with a look at the Warhammer 7S, the 3050 Lyran update to the Warhammer chassis, which you can see right here, even decked out in the colors of the 10th Lyran Guard. Pretty snazzy, I must say. We're going to take a look at its hard points and its quirks, get an idea of what sets it apart, just real quickly, and then I'll show you my loadout for the Warhammer 7S. Maybe it'll give you guys some ideas for loadouts of your own, or of course feel free to use mine, and then we'll dive into some gameplay. So, what sets this thing apart from the other Warhammer chassis? Well, let's go to the Mech Lab and take a look. So here we have the hard points of the 7S, and right away you'll notice the difference. It still keeps the 6 energy hard points that the 6R had, but it ditches the 2 ballistic points. And unlike the 6D that picked up extra energy hard points for that trade, the 7S picks up extra missile hard points. So this is a mech that you can put a little bit more of an emphasis on missiles if you so choose, in the same way that the Black Widow had a slightly greater emphasis on ballistic hard points. Now, taking a look at the quirk summary, you'll notice some additional differences. It's got an acceleration and deceleration bonus of plus 45%, which makes it one of the quicker Warhammers to accelerate and decelerate, only exceeded by, I believe it's the 6D. There you go, that's got a 60% acceleration and deceleration rate. In addition, it's got a plus 25% bonus to its turn rate, which makes it a little quicker to turn than, say, the 6D, but it's going to end up being a little quicker than the Black Widow, and I wanted to say not quite as quick. No, actually it's even quicker than the 6R, so it's got the best turn rate. Now here we're talking about actually turning the feet though, not torso twisting. Do keep that in mind. The additional structure bonuses, 20, 14, 10, 14, they're pretty common throughout all the Warhammers. The only one that's going to get better than that is the 6R. Now it's got a torso turn rate now. This is the actual torso twisting we're talking about. The yaw rate bonus of plus 25%, and this is where it falls down a little bit. You'll notice that the 6D is the slowest with plus 15%, so it's 10% lower, but the Widow gets a 35%, and the 6R 15%, a little bit slower, so it's kind of middle of the package there, just behind the Black Widow in terms of how quickly that torso twists. Then if you get into the weapon perks, things get a little bit interesting. Now right off the bat, it's going to get the PPC velocity bonus of 30%, which is common across all the Warhammers, except for the 6R, which has a PPC velocity bonus of 50%. It also gets an energy heat generation bonus of minus 10%. Again, pretty common across your Warhammers. We see that in the 6R. There you go, heat generation minus 10. You're going to see it in the 6D. Heat generation minus 10. So yeah, pretty common across all of the Warhammers. I think even the Black Widow has that. Yep, minus 10%. So kind of copy and paste it across all of these chassis. But that's when things get a little bit different. From here on out, your perks are unique to the 7S. You've got a laser duration of minus 15%, which cuts down on the burn time of your lasers. And then you have a missile cooldown of plus 10%. It's kind of like the Black Widow, and that you're going to struggle a little bit. It's like the perks are all over the place. They don't really favor any one particular weapon. Again, I think they're trying to take us towards a more balanced loadout with some PPCs, some energy weapons, and some missiles. It's not really made to bode anything, but it's a little easier to work with than the Black Widow because it's not forcing you to try to combine PPCs and ballistics. So, having gone over the hard points and the quirks, let's take a look at the Mech Lab, and I'll show you guys what I have done with the 7S. So, here's my loadout for the 7S, and right away you'll notice that I haven't really deviated from that classic kind of Warhammer formula of dual PPCs backed up by a battery of lasers and then some SRMs. And the thing was, as this is a 3050 update, I kind of wanted to use medium pulse lasers and then maybe double stack SRMs. I didn't want to do LRMs because I think that's sacrilegious. Of course, you're free to do what you want, but that's just me. The difficulty I ran into is tonnage. Once I put in 2 short-range missile launchers, I started to run a little bit short on tonnage, and I didn't have the tonnage to do the pulse lasers and the heat sinks and everything that I wanted. I'm still tinkering with it. There are some things you can do differently here. I could shave some armor off, maybe off of the legs a little bit to get some tonnage, and maybe upgrade at least a pair of those medium lasers to medium pulse lasers. You could downgrade the ERPPCs to large lasers and then upgrade all 4 mediums to medium pulses if you want. A little room to play with, but I've kind of settled in on this, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little bit hot, and it's a little bit similar to the 6R that I run. The differences are here, because it's a 3050 update, I've stuck with the ERPPCs, which makes it a little hotter. And having 2 SRM full racks gives me just a little bit more punch at close range, as opposed to the 6R that I run that's only got an SRM6. Not much, but a little bit. All in all, though, I'm pretty happy with it. I really wanted to stay away from an XL engine, and I wanted to keep to that kind of classic Warhammer feel, and this is kind of just what I ended up with it. But feel free to go to Smurfy, play with it a little bit. Like I said, you got a couple of options here. There's probably a little fine-tuning to be done here, but this is my build, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that's it for our look at the hard points and quirks of the 7S. Let's take this thing out and see how it runs.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Let me out! Let me out! Alright, so here we go on River City in our Warhammer 7S. Looks like, looks like we got the Citadel side. So, 7S, kind of interesting in that it's the only legitimate 3050 Warhammer out of the pack that we got. The 6R and the 6D are both 3025 models. The Black Widow is kind of PGI made up, although you could technically argue it is level 2. So it could be a 3050 mech, but it wasn't in the original canon. And then you've got the 7S, which is the only canon 3050 variant of the Warhammer that we got, as opposed to the Marauder, where we got the 5D and the 5M. It's actually kind of interesting. There were only 2 3050 upgrades to the Warhammer. I want to say the original 3050 TRO featured the 7M in the book, and then obviously there was the 7S, but beyond that there wasn't a lot of upgrades to the Warhammer, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why that is, and to be honest with you, the 3050 upgrades were not that great. They focus mostly on trying to solve heat problems. Looks like these guys want to go to the high ground. Yeah, the upgrades were mostly double heat sinks and then kind of updating the weapons package to medium pulse lasers. Excuse me. In some cases they removed machine guns and put them AMSs, but didn't really address the armor too much. And I was not really pleased with that. If you wanted a good Warhammer in 3050, to me you were better off modifying a 3025 Warhammer. There was a good shot. So yeah, kind of neat. The only 3050 Warhammer we got, because the pickings weren't that great. And I'm gonna go ahead and move. These guys keep talking about going up and flanking across. I'm all for it. Let's see if we can get up here and deal with this Arctic cheetah. I don't really like sitting around behind the Citadel. The problem is I'm not in the fastest mech in the world to be doing this. And I feel kind of exposed. See if we can get a piece of this cheetah. Take that and that. Oh, took his torso right off. Try to finish him. No. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I knew I was going to overheat, but I thought maybe I could ninja a kill there. They did a good job taking out that Arctic cheetah, though. I'll give these guys that. Let's see if we can get up here and maybe put some fire down on these guys across the way from the Citadel. Interesting that they haven't tried to push the Citadel very hard yet, it doesn't look like. I'm going to move back here and pick up some cover. I don't know, I'm kind of torn. On the one hand, I think they're going to push the Citadel at any minute, and on the other hand, I think we got a good flank going here. And these guys are pushing it, so...
New target acquired.
There's a quick draw. I think that was a quick draw.
Acquired.
Can't. What is this guy? Oh, there's a quick draw.
Targeting F. Frederick.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna help these guys. See if we can turn a flank. I'm gonna have to go quick though. I probably paused a little bit too long. They'll probably finish that guy before I get there. It's starting to get dark, difficult to see, so I'm gonna go to night vision here. In anticipation of if I don't do it now, it'll happen at a really awkward moment. I won't have a free finger to hit the night vision key.
Target destroyed.
Yep, finished him off before I got here. It looks like I hesitated too long. Funny, I'm normally fussing at other people about not being aggressive enough. Let's see if we can turn into their flank. Yeah,
Got a good flank.
I think this guy's right. I think we've got an opportunity here to slam right into the back of them.
Yeah, we got these right.
Just wish this Warhammer was a little bit faster. Be happy when I unlock speed tweak. Come on. Where'd he go?
Strike online.
I could have sworn he was right here in the water, right on the other side of this lip. Looks like this guy's running into trouble. Oh, fantastic. Well, we got one PPC in, and hello, Mr. Black Knight. Take that.
Air.
And that. Now we're getting hot. Coolant flush. And we're just going to keep going with the medium lasers and the SRMs.
Heat level critical.
Try to take a little cover here while I cool off for a second. Ouch. Take that. Oh, I didn't kill him. And that. Oh, I blew his stuff off. Oh.
Target acquired.
Blew stuff off, but didn't get the kill. Let's see if we can get this guy. Take that. Lasers.
Target destroyed.
Nope. Couldn't get it. Eating some LRMs from the left here. I think it's that guy, but yeah, he's about to go. Yep, there he goes. I'm not sure if it actually was him or not, but it's from that direction. The guy's hiding over here. Let's see if we can get a kill. Hello, Mr. Cauldron Born. There we go. Take that. Oh, look out. And come on. Oh, it didn't kill him.
Target destroyed.
Ah, I hesitated there. I didn't want to overheat and shut myself down. I probably should have just fired the PPCs again and taken the kill, even if it shut me down. That's what we got here. King Crab, it looks like. Take that.
Acquired.
Good shots there. I think I'm fire over. Yes! Yeah, fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me twice. That was a good round. That was a really good performance by the team there. I think I actually did not do well that time. I hesitated. I probably could have gotten a better score. Still 2 kills, 6 assists, 392 points of damage is not bad. But yeah, that was just a really good team. Those guys held at the Citadel really, really well. And then we were able to roll around into their flank behind them. That was just good play by the team. I'm actually kind of disappointed with how I played, like I said. I wish I had known that those guys were going to be nice and aggressive. I'd have been up front, but instead I hesitated, and there you see the slowness of the Warhammer. So let's try again, see if we can't get a little better game.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Warhammers galore, he says. I don't know about all that. There's lots of mechs galore, actually. Kind of weird. A couple of Jenners and a couple of King Crabs, really. I think we've only got 3 Warhammers, so. Everybody takes notice of the new mech. Here we are on Mining Collective. I'm pretty excited about this. I like Mining Collective. I mean, it's just like any other map. It can go terrible for you, but I tend to do well on Mining Collective. I think you can line up some nice brawls, which of course plays to the strengths of the Warhammer, such as they are. It's kind of an interesting thing about the Warhammer, really. I don't think it really has strengths per se. It's just well-rounded, you know what I mean? Like, its major strength, I feel like, is it doesn't have any weaknesses. At least set up like this, you know. I've got enough firepower I can hurt somebody far away, and the closer they get, the more damage I can do. No, it's not. What a shitty shot. I thought I had that. It's not huge alpha damage, you know. It's not punching gaping holes and 100-ton assault mechs, but it's enough to back people up. Nobody wants to eat it in the face. So, for what that's worth, I'm going to try to sneak around this corner here. I have a feeling there's something over here. Well, maybe not. I guess he took off. I thought that Mad Cat was still going to be lurking around here. Oh shit, worse. Take that. Ow. I'm back up into cover here. Looks like I got it on the left arm. I think he actually came off worse. All mine went to his center. I'm going to go back up and drill him again. Get out of the way, Victor. Take that. Gotta get back down. Don't want to shut down here. That really hurt. Unfortunately, that missed. Take that. Eat some missiles. Oh, wow. I guess I'll have some back. How did that not hit? Where'd that guy go? He must have scooted up the ramp. I thought he'd still be there. The missiles had blinded me for a second there. And we're just going to chill out here for a second. Hopefully we'll get some support from the rest of the team. Yeah, they're coming because they're obviously engaging that guy. Give it just a second. Hopefully they'll forget I'm here, and then we'll pop back out and slap somebody. Take that and that. I didn't get a flush hit on that direwolf, but I think I got a piece of him. It looks like I got a piece of a Gauss rifle in the back too. Yay! Oh, we got to move up and support this guy. Let's see if we can give this direwolf some more punishment. Take that. Oh yeah, that is direwolf down, ladies and gentlemen. We will take that. Go back up. Smack this Timberwolf. Take that. There goes his side torso. Yeah, where's your missiles now, clown? Oh, speaking of the devil, looks like he missed though. He didn't keep the lock. Oh, I'm gonna give it to him when he comes around that house.
Target destroyed.
Ow!
New target acquired.
Fine, you can take it instead, little rat. Oh, that was not a very good shot. I shut myself down. I tell you what though, that Wolfhound or Panther, whatever he was, he ain't happy. Take 2 RPBCs right to the chest. I think I need to back up though. I don't think this is a winning engagement. Well, looks like I'm stuck. Gotta turn. Get out from behind that, and oh, look at this guy. Ooh, that was a good shot.
New target acquired.
How did his torso not come off right there? That's like 40 points of damage, and he was already hurt. I'm gonna go up and see if I can get this guy. And there he is. Yep, running back up the ramp. What the hell? I thought for sure that would have taken his torso off. I must have hit some into his arm. Oh, they don't know I'm here. Take that, and that, and that. Die. Oh, there goes his torso. No, that's his arm. That's his torso. Come on. Oh, somebody stole a kill. Oh. And yeah, we went from being not aggressive enough to maybe a little bit too aggressive. It looks like there's, yeah, that would explain it. There ain't much of the team left, and at least one of them is an LRM boat. It's kind of a weird summoner build. Where was that King Crab when I needed him? Oh, apparently there wasn't much of him left. I don't know, maybe that's just bad timing. No, I feel like I tooled that direwolf pretty good, and was just a second away from getting a kill on that vulture. So I feel like we did alright that game. It's just didn't have a lot of luck, I guess. Should have been 2 kills probably. Maybe better shot placement, I guess. And Thor finally goes down. Better shot placement, I guess, is the lesson learned from that. If I'd have placed one of those PPC blasts a little better, probably could have finished off that vulture, but it was dark there and I was getting hit by LRM, so I was just firing where I knew he was at, kind of center mass. And I paid the price for it, but still, that's not a terrible score. I mean, that's 1 kill, 4 assists, 446 points of damage. That's not too bad. So I've had better games, but I've had a hell of a lot worse. I mean, the team scores, look at that. They're not terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible. So I guess we just got outplayed as a team there, really. At least it wasn't a blowout. It was a fairly decent game, so. About all you can say about that, really. Let's give it a one more go. See if we can finish out the review with a win.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, Frozen City. Had to happen sooner or later, right? Let's see what we can get done today. Bop on over here and just kind of take a peek over the dropship, right? I'm not really going to stop unless... Well, I'm not going to stop. As soon as you stop to aim at somebody, there's 4 more guys aiming back at you. No, nothing here. Keep cruising. Looks like our assaults want to push into the end of the city here. I'm a fan of that. Kind of concerned about our left. There's nobody watching the C3 saddle, but if we push hard into here, it might not matter. It looks like that Atlas eating a face full of LRMs. No, don't peek Firestarter. I was gonna do that. Oh look, nobody's looking at me. Take that. Eat that, and that, and that. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Starting to get too much attention. I probably stayed there a little bit too long, and now I got Jerkwad here jamming me up and shooting me in the back. But for a while, nobody was looking at me there, and I wanted to get my damage in. Let's... Oh, I friggin' missed. Take that, Mr. King Crab. Why do I always find the King Crab? I swear to God. That was stupid. You know what? I should not have peeked in the same place twice like that with that many mechs down there. I got myself ripped open for probably no good reason. Let's see if we can go around here and flank. I don't think they're down this corridor. Yeah, they're up here further. Who's this? Hello? Looks like a Timberwolf maybe? Take that. Whoever he is, he ain't happy. Oh shit! I don't even know what that was, but it's dead. I'll take it. I literally have no idea what that was. Maybe a Man-O-War it kind of looked like? Not sure. Let's see if we can sneak some PPC shots in here. Nope. Arms too low. Ow. Try sniping, bitch. Oh! That's probably the most satisfying shot I've had all afternoon. Oh, there's nothing like blasting a Raven.
Target acquired.
Let's see if we can get this King Crab. Oh, I hit the building. Die. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's a kill. Oh, you want some, Shadowhawk? Oh, get some! And run away, run away. Yeah, I'm done. That's me. I did my bit. Oh. Yeah. Now what do I do? I seriously thought that Shadowhawk was going to wreck me. Now I don't know what to do that I'm still alive.
Acquired.
I guess I may as well try and get some more damage in. That's what Warhammers are for. Ouch. That guy's not looking for now. Take that. Yeah, he is. He's coming on my left. I think I'm screwed. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Die! Nope. Oh well. I was hoping I could get that counterfrag right before I went down, but not with the Shadow Cat just wailing away on my back. Jesus, we lost a whole lance of mechs just then. Did you see that? See what this guy can do with his LRM boat.
New target acquired.
Okay then. Apparently he can do quite well.
Depleted.
Wow. And yeah, that's game. So yeah. Well, I felt like I definitely did the Warhammer role there. I was stuck in. Maybe a little bit too stuck in. 332 points of damage is not that great, but killing a whole lance of mechs and getting assists on 2 others. We will take that. I guess that's putting damage where it counts, as opposed to that other game we were talking about earlier. What was it, 2 games ago, where I didn't quite get the kills on that vulture and whatnot. So yeah, that is probably as good as it's going to get. So I am pretty happy with that. So there you go, folks. There's a look at the 7S Warhammer, the last of the 4 Warhammer chassis to be covered here on the channel. And I have to say, I've enjoyed it. In fact, I've enjoyed all of the Warhammers. I'm pretty happy with the job PGI has done with them. You could argue whether or not they are as good as the Marauders, but I think that's a matter that's certainly open for debate. And that just indicates to me that they've done a good job, because you get the same debate in tabletop, which is better, Warhammer or Marauder. And I think it all just depends. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like or a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to hear from the subscribers. Thank all of you, by the way, who have subscribed recently. The subscriber numbers have been climbing steadily in the last month or so, and I thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. It really means a lot. I never imagined that the channel would be more than like me and 5 friends, and to look at it now and see that there are 60 people subscribed to the channel already is just mind-boggling. So thank you guys a lot. It really does mean a lot to me. And stay tuned. There's lots more MechWarrior Online coming up. Matter of fact, in about a week now, the Riflemen will be released, and I've got every one of those on the way, and I'll be covering those for you guys as they come out. And then the Archer after that will also be on the channel. So if you love MechWarrior Online, definitely stay tuned. Got a lot more coming. And again, thank you guys so much. Drop a like, drop a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and I really hope that if it didn't help you come up with a build, you at least enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.